This is cause number 1555100 and 1555101, State of Texas versus Warren Kenneth Paxton Jr. And it's my understanding that the state and the defense have come to an agreement in this case.
We have, Your Honor.
We have, Your Honor.
That's correct, Your Honor.
And that's to enter a pretrial intervention contract.
Yes,
It is, Your Honor.
Okay. And this case was filed quite some time ago, and by my count, I'm the fourth judge on this case. And when I inherited the case, I ensured that justice would no longer be delayed and set the case for trial on April 15th. And state, you understand that I have refused defense's attempts to get the case dismissed to this point by their own motion, and was ready and prepared to go to trial on April 15th.
The state understands that, Your Honor.
And no judge can force a prosecutor to present evidence or call witnesses. And so understanding that, you are waiving your right to a jury trial. The prosecutors in this case will not be going to trial on this case and are instead entering this pretrial diversion contract.
That is correct, Your Honor.
It is.
And defense, you are waiving any further speedy trial rights from this date forward, correct?
We are, yes, ma'am.
So if the contract is violated, you understand, both sides understand, that this court will be setting a very speedy trial.
The state understands that, Your Honor.
Defense?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And defense, you understand that this contract is not an agreement from this court. This court does not have any say in this contract, and instead the contract is purely an agreement between you and the prosecutors on this case.
We completely understand, Your Honor. Yes, ma'am.
And state, what are the terms of the agreement generally?
Your Honor, the terms of the agreement generally are that the defendant will be on an 18-month pretrial intervention agreement with the state of Texas. He will be required, among other things, to make full and complete restitution to the victims in this case, Byron Cook and the estate of the late Joe Hochberg. This defendant will be required to complete 100 hours of community service in Collin County, an entity or organization that Mr. Cogdell and I will agree upon, that this defendant will have to enroll in and take 15 hours of legal ethics as part of a continuing legal education course sponsored by the State Bar of Texas. In addition to that, which he performs as an attorney, and that he will agree to be supervised by Mr. Silverman and I by reporting, at least at this point, once every 60 days virtually.
And what is the total amount of restitution?
Your Honor, I can give the court the exact amounts, but I think we can agree that it's somewhere a little bit south of $300,000.
Okay. And Mr. Paxton, this is your signature on the state's contract?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay. Does either side have anything further they'd like to put on the record?
Just to thank this court for its patience. Other than that, no, ma'am.
And again, to echo Mr. Cogdell's sentiments, what this court has done in 7 months far exceeds what has happened in the last 9 years, and the court and your staff will be commended, Your Honor.
Well, thank you both. And we'll be in recess on this case.
Yes.